And we know Romania's going to lose because Austria's mobilized. They mobilized against the Germans. What a sad, sad state of affairs here. Like, how much do you have? 170? You have 182? Yeah, Romania. You don't have much hope. I think you guys are... There might be, like, one more war over Alsace-Lorraine. Anything else we want? You know, maybe administration efficiency? It also gives us more tax efficiency, actually, as well. Like, I don't think we're going to be able to form Byzantium. Mostly because, again, like, we don't have... Upgrade this factory. You're going to need to upgrade this factory. Just don't ever let... If I didn't put in the conservatives, like, we would have... It was funny, because we would have been, like, relatively okay. Trade policy. Do you think you'll help us? You're minus 5% tax efficiency. But, like, we're making, like, no money off tariffs, so... Yeah? Free people, liberate country. You're still trying to liberate this. Austria's definitely going to win against Romania. Do you think there's anything they want? Probably not. It's probably just white peace, then. There might still be a crisis somewhere. Like, you might still explode, assuming that Bulgaria is still trying to, No, Bulgarian Liberation Movement doesn't care about that anymore. Like, our country is not going to explode. Which is nice. 52 stack. Upgrade this factory. Upgrade this factory because it's actually making money. You're losing horrible amounts of money. You got 12 prestige. Let's go with probably more central banking. Get a little bit more tax efficiency. Like, who's ahead of us? Austria's in 9th place. You're in 12th. You're in 14th. You're in 13th. We're almost losing to Denmark, which is just sad. I think it's actually... Is this our first uprising? Am I crazy? Or is this the first time we've ever had anyone actually rise up against the government? It kind of feels like it is. Which I'm surprised by. That it took until 1930 for anybody to try to rise up against us. I mean, again, we're losing money because now we're spending more money, I think, on industrial subsidies. Because, of course, we are. It's because we got a sawmill in Thessalonica that wants £100 per day. Absolutely bonkers how expensive all this. That is, it is a thick grease. It's a thick grease, but a very poor grease. That I like... 12-hour workdays? We're losing money again. Okay, which one? This is the sawmill in Thessalonica. You're costing like £100,000 per day. I'm sorry, but you have to close. You know what usually makes money? Liquor distilleries. Save us some money on that. How many points we have right now? We have 726. 800. 900. Like, you need like... I need like double my score to even be in 8th place. So I don't... Did everybody else just get, like, really rich really quickly? Like, what happened? Is there anywhere else that, like, is kind of having any crisis? Not really. We got Bolivia. Why does Bolivia own this territory? It's a great question. It's a question I can't really answer. There's a crisis that might happen down here. Never mind, it's going down. So there's not going to be a crisis down there. So I think the closest place there might be a crisis would be in Serbia, but that's about it. And a level 4 for it costs what? 60,000 pounds. Okay, we'll save some money on our interest payments. Italian Vietnam. Okay, we're having an election. Who's going to win the election? Probably the socialist, but I mean, they might have a... It's hard to say. It's hard to say who's going to win. Do you have any permanent prestige? Honestly, keep it going for, like, admin efficiency. Just so it'll give us some tax bonuses. You have 7% chance to get this. Gold standard. I just need money, man. Now we're losing money again. Which factory is it this time? God, they're all, why is every factory so expensive to maintain? We don't have money to even open up these factories. What if we go to war with Britain? And try to declare independence. Just looks like a way to start to like end off this series. You know what? Sure, become fascist. I don't care. We'll see if Britain will allow us just to lead their sphere peacefully. Or what do we actually need to be at? Least sphere of influence. We need to be at -100. Which is going to be, like, quite the challenge. So we got to do this, like, 8 more times. And then we'll declare independence and see if maybe the Germans will help us to establish that. But, I mean... Eh? The anarcho-liberals have won the election. No. Just simply no. Cut subsidies down to basically nothing. Maybe if we're not in a sphere of influence, we won't be as, I think Japan's also now has gone communist. Okay. And you're still at war with the Dutch. How long is that war going to last? Probably, like, are you losing prestige because of this? No, you're like no industry. It's because you're blocked. You know what? You've probably been blockaded for so long that all your industries went bankrupt. That's probably exactly what happened. But keep on decreasing relations with you. We're now -14. So Britain. When I asked to leave your sphere of influence, you are just going to say yes. You're not going to put up a big fuss about it. -64. So we need to be two more. So I have another point here. Why not education? Even though I'm pretty sure right now our education efficiency is 0%. Oh, we didn't have a decision for a moment. I don't know what decision was. Serbia is at war with you. Why? To liberate Dalmatia? Of course I'm going to back Serbia. You think I'm out of my mind? You think I'm going to back Croatia? Against Serbia and the Germans? Of course not. We need to be at peace to do this. No. Let's do a cheeky little save, just in case. We're make the National Banking Act. Holy shit, we're making so much money now. Why? Oh, because our tariffs. That's what the problem was. That's why we're making like no money off tariffs, is because we have tariff-free relationship with the British. Oh, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. Also, people have invested a lot of money in us. We should have done that years ago. What's wrong with me? Why did I take so long? I'm my own man. I'm my own country. You can't stop us. And now they want to build so many factories. Oh, we're crushing it now. All of our economic woes were because of the British. I knew it. You can't trust them. In 14th place. The Germans are here. We got 32%. What I just... Now it makes sense for us to actually, try to even get some tariffs. Get 12 prestige. We are spending £2,000 a day on subsidies. The fact that we went from £500 of subsidies to £2,000 of subsidies, but yet we're still actually making more money, is hilarious to me. You know what? It's probably because I haven't played Victoria in so long, as a country underneath a sphere, that I like completely forgot about like how much it could be deliberate, like how much it could just crush you. No, like why would I want to wipe peace out? I'm gonna stay in this war till the very end. I mean, the British don't like us. They actually despise us. Will anybody else try to actually, like... I mean, Russia might try to put us under their sphere. All that because I wanted their help really early on in the game. Which they actually never really helped. I mean, I guess it did help a little bit, but not like so much. We still got a lot of unemployed people. Let's upgrade you to be level 4 naval base. It'll be done in... It won't even be done. We won't even be able to build a dreadnought in time. Which is sad. Fund all... Don't fund these factories. No, upgrade... Whatever factories need to be upgraded. And yeah, no, that probably was the best decision we could have made. Again, should have done it like 30 years ago. Maybe because they have the backing of the German Empire now, the British don't want to deal with that. That's my best guess as to why they're kind of like, it's okay now. Are you at least making money? Not really, but you're giving us industry points, which is kind of more important. Why are you not surrendering? You're at 100%. Why are you not surrendering? You have 32 military points. How do you have, I guess, even Navy still? Is there a province that hasn't been occupied? No. Why are you not surrendering? You're at 100%. Unless for some reason this war goal is worth more than 100%. But that can't be right, because there's no... I don't think there's any singular war goal that could be worth more than 100%. Like, even... Like, the biggest war scores are 100% peace deal offers. So I'm sure Japan and China are probably fighting over influencing Korea. I mean, you want us to white peace you out. Oh, no, they're... wait, I'm the war leader? That doesn't seem right. Is there anything I can do against you? Demand reparations. I mean, sure. I mean, it's a little bit strange, don't get me wrong. Are you still allied to the French? You are. We got truce with you? Oh, we do. When's that truce expire? 34. Yeah, we're in 14th place. We have 850 points. Of course, we'll go to the Olympic Games. I don't know why there ever be a reason you wouldn't want to do that. So Canada, Brazil, Austria, and the Italians. Those are the people in front of us. The Mahdi wants an alliance. Nah, I'm actually okay with that. I don't need an alliance from you. Because you're neutral with everybody. This war will never stop. Spain wants... You know what, Spain? Yeah, let's have an alliance. Sure. It seems decent enough. You know what? 10-hour workday. Let's buy a warship. It's under politics, decisions. Alright, can I not commission a warship? Maybe because I'm not in a sphere, I can't do that anymore. Let's sign the Geneva Convention. Change our border policy. Maybe I can't change my border policy, actually. Close the borders. I don't know why I would not want to do that, or why I would want to do that. Because you need naval logistics, lose 10,000 pounds. Sure, let's be more friendly with the British. Again, my problem with Britain wasn't that, like, I don't like them. My problem with the British is that they were my sphere leader and costing me way too much money. That's a different situation entirely. But at this point, I really don't think, you know, let's see what happens when we become the Byzantine Empire. But at this point, there is... Oh, 6 prestige. At this point, there's no way in 2.5 in-game years we can become a great power. So this basically is going to be the end of the campaign. I mean, it's 1933. Like, what else do you want from me? But I'm curious to see what it actually allows us to do. And that we're now... Oh, look, we're in first place. How powerful we are. I mean, I'm surprised, like, no major war. I mean, the biggest war that broke out was over Alsace-Lorraine, where Germany fought Austria, Russia, and the French. But we didn't actually see a great war. Like, World War I never happened. I mean, I guess there's still technically 2.5 years where it could start, but there's no way it would end fast enough. Unless it was, again, like, Germany against Austria, Russia against Germany and the UK. Or maybe, like, Austria and the Dutch against Germany and the UK. Something like that. Something where, like, it would be super, super one-sided. Like, no empires got dismantled. Everything's basically kind of status quo since, like, 1836. Like, you got a big Russian Empire. Other than Italy and Germany uniting, like, nothing incredible changed. Right? Like, America still is powerful. British Empire, German Empire. I mean, I guess Germany didn't take any colonies. So that's one thing. The Italians are trying to dismantle the Dutch Empire and take over their colonies over in Indonesia. But there's no way in hell, like, they can get over there, right? Because, like, everybody on Earth hates the Italians. It is quite literally everybody. And I don't even know why they all hate Italy so much. I guess Montenegro doesn't. Like, I would think that at least, the Ottomans and the Japanese would be friendly because they're both communist. But no, they all hate each other all the same. I mean, we're actually one of the people that hate them a little bit less. We're only a negative 100 to 1. And I guess relations are a two-way street, right? So other than Montenegro, which is their ally, They hate, everybody hates them. Who hates them the least? It actually might be me in second place. -105. Okay, we got some -100s. I mean, Paraguay looked like they were somewhat close. Paraguay's at, you know, they're at only -40. Peru is at, I mean, how about us? I mean, people generally like us. Even the people we've been at war with in the past actually like our government. The UK already likes us a lot more. Italy, I mean, our neighbors don't like us. I mean, I guess Serbia does, because we're allies. But typically, people are, you know, reasonably respectful of our governments. Again, everybody hates... We're not considered a great power. Okay. So I'm guessing what's happening is that there's a... probably like a modifier. Like, if you're a communist, everybody else in the world, like, gets an opinion debuff of you. Because, again, everybody hates the Turkey as well. But for some reason, it still affects countries that are also communist. So, like, I feel like these countries should like each other. Like, you know, Japan, Turkey, Italy, Montenegro, maybe a few other countries. Like, I feel like they should like each other. Or they should at least get, like, opinion, like, boost. Like, is there anybody else who's communist? Or fascist? Like, I don't know if fascism... Well, fascism usually doesn't really get that popular in Haiti, Costa Rica, Montenegro, Turkey, Japan, Italy. You think they'd all be kind of friendly with each other? But nobody's gone fascist. Which is not a big surprise. I mean, people usually don't go fascist in Victoria 2. Again, because it's such a late game ideology. Like, I think we got the pop-up for it this stream. And we started the stream in, like, 1915. So by the time fascism even becomes a player in Victoria 2, it's already so far into the game. But anyway, actually, let's nationalize industry. Let's see what that does. Does that boost our industrial score at all? No, it does not. But anyway, let's see. Let's become Byzantine Empire to see what it does. We are now the Greek Empire. We can explore Egypt if we wanted to, but do we have any, like, okay, we didn't get cores over this, but this area did core. So probably if we had conquered all of Anatolia, then we would be able to core